We are recording. So good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Priority One Travel Podcast, Facebook Live-a-Palooza. This is one of many that we've done, but we're really excited today to bring back a return guest. We're big enough to have return guests. And we bring Sean-Pierre Webster of the Jamaican Tourism Board with us. We have Giovanni Davis, sales manager for Secrets Wild Orchid. Hello. And Matthew Brightman, who's the Central Midwest Business Development Manager for AM Resorts, which is the parent company of Secrets, Breathless, Now, Dreams, etc., etc., etc. So first off, Sean-Pierre, welcome back.
Well, thank you, sir. Well, thank you. Thank you for having me back.
So we are live down in Jamaica right now with our friends, and we're here to talk about Secrets Wild Orchid, and we're getting a bonus feature of Breathless. So, but first, Sean-Pierre, tell us how things are in Jamaica. What's going on in Jamaica? What do people need to know these days?
So things are great in Jamaica. Business is coming back. We are welcoming back our clients back into the destination. We've been doing so since June of last year, of 2020, but we've been welcoming them back consistently, and the numbers keep growing. Some of our hotels are going to be absolutely full for the summer. So if you definitely want to come to Jamaica for the summer, I would definitely encourage early bookings, because the hotels are booking up and the airfares are kind of going up through the roof. So you definitely want to come to Jamaica right now. Now, if you are coming to Jamaica, there are a couple things that you need to do to definitely ensure that you are ready and safe to travel. One is a COVID test. You do need a negative COVID test. Now, that test can either be an antigen test, or it could be a PCR test or an NAA test. But once you get one of those three tests, you are good to go, and that test must be done at least 3 days before travel. So if you are traveling on Saturday, the earliest day you can do that is on a Wednesday. And don't worry about trying to remember all of that. All that information is available on www.visitjamaica.com. All right, so it will go over everything you need to know about traveling to the destination, pre-arrival, and in destination, and post-arrival. So the testing to go back to the United States is also covered. And I am actually here at Secrets Wild Orchid and Secret St. James, which is one of the many resorts that actually you can do your COVID test on property before going back to the airport. So there's no need for you to worry about where am I going to get tested, how am I going to get tested, all of that. Your test is actually included in your stay once you have 3 nights or more. But I'm going to let Giovanni talk about that for us today whenever she gets on. So just know that Jamaica is here. It's open. It's ready for you. The beach is out there. There's a little, if you can see Giovanni's screen at this time, you can see that there's a little bit of a rain cloud outside, but that's how we keep the place green. But it was bright and sunny all day today. So do you want me to hand over to Giovanni right now, Dale, so we can kind of show people like what some of the rooms look like here in Jamaica, or did you want to talk about some other stuff before?
No. So again, we are live with the Jamaican Tourism Board and AM Resorts, Secrets Resort Wild Orchid manager or sales manager, Giovanni Davis. And so yeah, the liquid sunshine's no worries, no problem down in Jamaica. You find ways to relax and drink up and recover. And so Giovanni's here to talk about Secrets. 350 rooms, 10 restaurants, 9 bars. It is a 4-diamond resort, all inclusive. And for the record, it was my first trip to Jamaica, was at Secrets Wild Orchid. Stayed in the standard room, which was amazing. And we stayed in the preferred club too, just because the deal was too good to pass. So this resort's near and dear. So Giovanni, please tell us about Secrets Wild Orchid. Tell us why our clients should and continue to come down to you.
All right, welcome home. Welcome to Secret St. James and Secret St. Wild Orchid. It's my pleasure having you here. So I'm going to share with you a little bit about our property. So located 15 minutes away from the airport, Secrets Wild Orchid and Secret St. James, we're located on a beautiful peninsula. The tour that I'm going to show you is a view of our master suite. But before we get there, I also want to tell you a little bit of the benefits. So in Secrets Wild Orchid, we have the preferred clubs as well. That's where we're at. And I'm just going to show you the beautiful view. We're experiencing a little overcast, but as Sean Pierre said, usually it's very sunny and very tropical here. So straight ahead, we have the main pool, and then we are currently in a beautiful swim up area, and we are in the preferred club. So one benefit of the preferred club suites here is that once you book the preferred club, you also have access to Breathless, and Matt is going to show that suite as well. Secret St. James is close to the fitness center. It's close to the spa, very relaxed, very peaceful. The theme is British colonial, while Wild Orchid, with the properties that we're at, it's close to the restaurant, it's close to the nightlife. So based on the clients or the customer that you're coming, or if you're coming to book or stay with us, you'd also bear that in mind. The property has 700 suites in total, but we're pretty big, but still enough to within walking distance of each other. So I'm going to transition now. As I mentioned, we are in a lovely swim up room and we're in a master suite. So I'm just going to show you, let me go back to you. So you can just imagine coming in, getting in that amazing hot tub. And this is a king bed suite. So based on the new protocols as well, all of our tablets and certain amenities have been sealed. So that's also an update for you as well. As well as your tablets and your remotes.
Okay.
Also going to show you the master bathroom, which also has an amazing soaking tub. This room also comes with butler service. So if you're out for a lovely day, when you come back, your butler will have a nice warm bath running for you. So we do have amenities that are included as well. Your bedside slippers, AM Resort standards. We use a steamer, your laptop size safe. I'm also going to show you some of our added amenities. So that's for you, Dale, guys. So virtually, we know you're not here, but we're going to pack it up and probably mail some to you.
Well, it looks delicious and I can't wait.
Yes, so later we'll do a cheers afterwards, but also included in the preferred club suite, those are some of our amenities. So we get also going to show you the stocked fridge, which is included as well for all our clients. So assorted beers, juices, and of course, Red Stripe, which is the beer of Jamaica. So inclusive of that, this is our master living room suite area. So for the main rooms, the only thing that would be a little bit different is just the size. The living room would just be like a half of this. And then in the preferred club, those suites have a soaking tub in the balcony. In the main buildings, there's no soaking tub on the balcony. However, there are soaking tubs in the room. So that's also an FYI. So a preferred club room gives you access to Breathless, so they can go back and forth. However, if clients book the main Secret St. James main or Wild Orchid main, they have access to all the amenities, the nightlife, the entertainment. So they still get the best of both worlds while booking with us.
Well, it's beautiful. It looks like newer tubs, because when we had preferred club swim out, the tubs looked a little different, but beautiful, you know, and the swim out is such a nice thing at the end of the night, you know, to not have to go too far for your pool. But in the reality, I mean, the resort isn't that big. You're not that far from the pool. But it is beautiful. Boy, is it beautiful. It makes me miss it very much.
So this area that we're at actually Wild Orchids. I mentioned it's close to the restaurants and the nightlife. Everything is within walking access of each other. Also, our lounge has premium liquor as well, continental breakfast, and a personalized concierge services. So that's also another FYI regarding the preferred access rooms.
One of my very loyal clients, Tiffany, commented that that's her favorite place in Jamaica, and my client Tiffany, she's a very good good client and regular traveler of mine. So as I said to you before we started, I sell more secrets than I do any other all-inclusive brand, and there's lots of reasons why, and we're just seeing a few of them.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I just wanted to point out, guys, that's as Giovanni pointed out, as you can see, that is a walkout suite. So you're walking right out into your pool. There are not a lot of hotels that you do have this type of access to. Jamaica is one of the first destinations in the Caribbean to pioneer this type of resort feature with the swim out suites and so forth. So definitely this is the place where you want to try. I mean, you can get your jerk chicken right here on the beach as well. It's right over there. So we have that available as well. So I definitely want people to come down to Jamaica and feel the vibe, love the food. Jamaica has some of the most tasty food that is out there. As you saw, we do have some food set up for you. We'll be tasting it for you virtually. But I do hope that you come down and you try the red stripe beer. If you're a beer lover, we have all the different types of beers also available for you. But we do hope that you try the red stripe beer for sure. But Dale, I see we have Matt up at the Altitude Lounge at Breathless. So should we hand over to Matt so that he can give us a quick tour of what's going on over at the Breathless properties? And I thought you were going to say something there.
I was going to say, let's do it. Yeah, absolutely. Matt, I appreciate you.
When you do that tour, just go ahead and give us a quick brief about what the vibe is like at Breathless and who should come to Breathless.
Hey, Jean-Pierre. Hey, Dale. Thank you guys. I'm coming to you live from over here at Breathless at the Altitude Club. I'm about to walk outside, so there might be a little bit of wind, and then I'm going to turn the camera around. So bear with me for a sec. All right, so we are at the rooftop altitude bar and pool and restaurant here at Breathless Montego Bay. As Giovanni mentioned, all guests at Secrets, if you're in Preferred Club, have access over here to Breathless. So that's the big selling point. You can use this beautiful pool, the jacuzzi, and I'm going to take you over to the best part, which is really the amazing view. As you mentioned, we had a little bit of rain, so I think that may have scattered some people off. I do see some water on the ground, but you can see those amazing views here. It looks like we have a little bit of a party down in the jacuzzi because with the rain, the temperature has cooled off just a little bit. And we also have the swim up bar down there. So we got lots of people hanging around the swim up bar, so it's a very cool vibe up here. It's exclusive during the day for Preferred Club guests at Secrets or Exhale Club at Breathless. And then the entire restaurant opens up in the evening. So it's definitely one of my favorite places. And, just Breathless as a whole is a little bit more fun, a little bit more active, more so about the nightlife. So it's a big plus to stay Preferred Club at Secrets and then have full access to over here and do some of those nighttime parties. And then, of course, if your clients, if you're looking to, have a little bit more time partying it up, you stay at Breathless, and then you have full access over to Secrets, and you can utilize their beaches and, do the fun stuff over at Secrets as well. So that's really the big perk. But, Breathless, again, as a whole, it's all about that live big, breathe deep atmosphere. So, yes, a little bit more action, a little bit more party, both during the day and the evening, but also ample opportunity to relax and enjoy your vacation. And again, enjoy these amazing views. Couldn't be much better. The sun kind of, ducked out for just a little bit, but as you can see, just amazing views. And at night, I tell you, Jean-Pierre, Dale, it looks absolutely amazing with all the lights on the hillside. Yes. Very romantic spot for dinner, that's for sure.
And one of the cool things about Breathless, if you guys can see in the corner of Matt's screen, is that they also have some swim out suites available there as well. So you do have swim out suites on the Breathless side of the destination and on the Secret side of the destination. So the properties aren't very far apart. They're literally just right across the road from each other. So it's a quick walk if you're going to go between each property and experience the vibe that's at both of them, which are great, wonderful vibes to be a part. So I would definitely want to encourage people to come, stay preferred club, as Matt and Giovanni has said, and ensure that you take advantage of both the nightlife scenes that are available on both properties here in Jamaica.
Absolutely. And actually that's my first real look of Breathless since it opened. And I mean, I'm 41 going on 70, but I think I could hang there. I think I could make it. You know, but I do love the rooftop. That is such a nice touch. And you know, you bring up, you know, the exchange privileges. So you're, you know, stay at 1, play at 3 if you're preferred club at Secrets or Breathless. So, well, exhale.
I think that's the big selling point, Dale. And I spent the weekend over here at Secret St. James with my wife, and we were in the preferred club, and we spent a lot of time just kind of bouncing between the properties, you know, having some fun times over here at Breathless. We utilized that rooftop bar and restaurant, and then we were ready to go back to Secrets and, you know, hang it up for the night. We were able to do that, so that's a big perk, I think.
No, I think you're right. I think that's a great selling point. You know, you know, for some people, they still want to escape the resort from time to time, and for some people want to just plop their bottoms down and stay where they are. And you know, to have more options, it's, you know, more beach, more pool, more bars, more restaurants. It's definitely an upside to staying there. So let me ask you guys this: is there any difference between the Breathless restaurants and the Secrets restaurants? Are they still pretty brand specific, or does Breathless have something different that Secrets doesn't?
Breathless definitely does have some different restaurant options. Actually, Sean Pierre and we ate at Sofrito last night, which is kind of a Latin cuisine, but you know, really different than some of the restaurants and some of those brand standard restaurants that you see at Secrets. At Secrets, we do, of course, have the Bordeaux French and the Portofino Italian, the Himitsu Pan Asian, and then Breathless kind of switches it up a little bit with fishnets and spoons and sofrito. So that's another big perk. You have a couple of extra restaurants to utilize. And then, of course, again, the rooftop restaurant is more that fusion kind of a style, but also, you know, great opportunity to dine at multiple different restaurants.
Wonderful, wonderful. I had a question from a client come in by text. They want to know, does the jerk chicken cart still start at 11, and does it start at the west side going east still?
I'm going to give that over to Giovanni. Giovanni, you want to answer that?
All right, so yes, the jerk chicken cart comes out usually from 12 to 3 now, and it's in the main. So between Secrets, St. James Main and Wild Orchid Main, it goes back and forth. So we still have the jerk chicken cart. In addition to that, we do have our coconut cart still up and running as well, and the fruit cart still running as well. Even though you're in Jamaica, we still want to give you that authentic Jamaican feel while you're on resort. So of course, the jerk chicken man is out and about. He's a most popular person on resort, actually. So yes, he's still here.
He's so popular that actually, Giovanni, something new that I saw last night, which I've never ever seen before, is in representation of Jamaican culture, which is where you go out late at night and you have a party, and you know, you might have had a little bit too much to drink and you want to sober up. I saw something here last night that I never saw before on property. The jerk chicken, the pan chicken man was here at like 10 o'clock last night, like 9:30 last night. So if you're feeling peckish or snackish, instead of just going to the grill that's usually open until late at night, you can get pan chicken in the middle of the night here on resort over at Secrets as well. So that was like a new touch that I saw last night, which I thought was absolutely phenomenal. And, paying homage to the Jamaican culture of pan chicken and jerk chicken.
Well, I'm going to make a on-air, on-record sales pitch to my wife who will watch this later. When we came last time, she was pregnant. She couldn't drink and she couldn't go to the spa. So all these updates and some of the same stuff that we loved, I think we need to get back there sooner than later. So Samantha, when you listen to this, I think we're going back to Secrets.
We're looking forward. Just let us know the dates, Dale.
Absolutely. There's the sun. The sun's coming back out. So is anything, I guess we'll talk, pandemic specific type operations. Is there anything not operating at the resorts that would normally be operating? Giovanni?
Good question. I mean, there's a updates every day. The only thing that I could say right now that's really close is the hydrotherapy area, the steam room and sauna. And of course, that's just because of social distancing and contact. We are looking to see if we can have that open soon, but not as yet based on the Ministry of Health. Other than that, there hasn't been any other changes I can really say that would affect our clients' stay. Our restaurant operations are altered nightly based on the occupancies. However, if we do have a client in house that has like a special request, then they would come in and our executive chef or chef on duty would assist. So one point that Sean Pierre mentioned, that once you stay 3 nights or more, you get the COVID test free. So say by some chance, you might have, turned positive. AM Resorts, once you stay 3 nights or more, we will give you a complimentary room for 14 days. So that's also another selling point, just to remind our clients that we will take care of you during the entire stay as well. Outside of that, nothing much regarding updates. Everything is pretty much back. We do have our butler service. Once you come in, our clean complete protocols, they're all followed by AM Resort standard. We come in, we take your temperature, rooms are sanitized and inspected by our housekeeping supervisor. Your luggage is also sanitized, so pretty much up to standard with all the standard procedures for a stay and for a great vacation. So that pretty much sums up all the new protocols on this side.
Okay. Well, and hopefully we're rounding the bend. Hopefully we're headed into a direction that maybe this isn't a conversation much longer. Cross our fingers, knock on wood, whatever good luck ritual you want to go with. All right. So here's 2 more questions that I'll handle them both. Is the market still there once a week? Are they still bringing in the vendors to shop? And then I had a specific question: is Cheyenne Moses still performing at Secrets?
All right, Sean Moses. Is it Sean or Cheyenne? We had a staff here named Sean Moses. He's no longer with us, regrettably. He moved on to a different opportunity. Regarding the vendors, we do have a few vendors on property, but we don't have a big market night based on the new protocols.
Sure.
And as I mentioned, from time to time, things are being changed, things are being implemented. But for right now, we don't have that big market night. But it is something that we're looking at. I mean, since the last 3 months that I've been here, there have been so many updates and so many positive changes. So I wouldn't eliminate that right now, but currently we don't have that. And from time to time, as I mentioned, monthly, we are reviewing, putting new things into place.
Okay, wonderful. Well, again, I know all of you are very busy, and I want to take a moment to thank Matt, Giovanni, Sean Pierre, for taking time out of their business trip in Jamaica.
It's a business trip.
Again, so for the Priority One Travel clients, if you're listening on the podcast, you really missed out on a special one because there's not a lot of visual and audio. So make sure you make your way to YouTube or Facebook and take a look at what everything was being discussed. But I want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart, taking time out of your day to spend some time with me. It means a lot, and I look forward to a continued amazing relationship with Secrets Resorts, AM Resorts, and the Jamaican Tourism Board. And I've been kind of slowly sipping on my red stripe, so I will say
I noticed.
I will say cheers to you. I'm virtually in Jamaica while you guys are virtually eating my food. And for the record, I don't know that I should be proud of this or not, but I did have a friend who smuggled home some scotchies on a flight back to Chicago and brought it to me, and I ate it and I didn't die. So if that happens, I wouldn't be disappointed. So
Okay.
So Giovanni, thank you very much, ma'am. I appreciate you so much. Matt, thank you. Jean-Pierre, as always, thank you. And we'll wrap it up and let you get back to your day. Thank you for the tour, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks.
And what I would say though, what I would say, Dale, is you want to make sure whether you're just couples or singles, these are great resorts for you to check out. So if you're a couple and you're in love, this is a great resort for you to check out. If you are a bunch of singles and friends and you want to come down and visit, both resorts are great options as adult only options as well. So definitely want to check out these two resorts, price them out for the summer before everything goes, and definitely come and visit us here in Jamaica.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I wish you all good health, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon.
All right.
Awesome.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. We look forward to welcoming you home. Bye, dear.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Giovanni.